5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Scripture is clear. Women cannot be pastors. They cannot be in authoritative position over men in the church. You cannot be a practicing homosexual and call yourself a Christian.
People like you cause people to run away from the church screaming.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
You can be mad at me all you want, but you better get in line. There's a long waiting list ahead of you.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Alright, welcome to Crossroads Radio. I am your host, Richard Haas, and thank you for joining me. Well, it's been a little while since we've actually done a live show, have done a couple podcasts, and if you're listening to this on the podcast later on this afternoon, this is a show for February 9th, 2017. Yes, it is already the 9th of February. Can't believe January really flew by fast. You know, January usually goes by pretty slowly, but this year it seems this year is flying by. Well, got some exciting information and some news for you guys here, and some interesting details and whatnot. We are actually broadcasting live on Spreaker, so you can check us out there, and you also can check us out live on Facebook. And today we're broadcasting live on my page at Richard Haas, and we're having problems with the feed for some reason today on the Crossroads Radio Show group page. So we did not broadcast live there. For some reason, it was not allowing us to broadcast live on the group page. I have no reason why. It must be a glitch or something. I have no idea why. And if you guys are checking this out, we're probably getting a different view from our page up on our normal location where we normally broadcast this on our page. Normally we have the camera set a little different place, but today we got set, I don't know where we put it exactly, but we put it somewhere. Our normal, but we got a little bit of feedback. Sorry about that. I do apologize if you guys caught that. Now, well, thank you for joining me. You can join our Facebook page at Crossroads Radio Show, the Crossroads Radio Show, or you can send me a friend request here on Facebook at Richard Haas. Well, what are we going to be talking about today? First of all, today we are going to be discussing a little bit about Christianity versus liberalism, and kind of what we do on this show. If you're not familiar with what Crossroads Radio is about, we talk about apologetics, we talk about polemics, and whatever various topics that affect our Christian walk, our Christian life, and how we interact with the rest of the world. Basically, we put sneakers on apologetics and put it into action. Now, as you may or may not know, it's been a while since we've done an actual show, and it's part of the reason is I had a head cold or whatever. I don't know what it was, but whatever it was made it almost impossible for me to talk. So I could not stop sneezing and coughing. I don't know if it was a cold or a touch of the flu or whatever, but I was not feeling that great, and that's why last week we did not do a show, and I didn't even do a podcast. Speaking of podcast, we are going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be continuing doing the Crossroads Radio Show, but I'm also going to add something called the what was it here? I had to find it. Drive Time Apologetics. Sorry about that. Drive Time Apologetics. We're going to be doing something called Drive Time Apologetics, and what that is going to be is a 20 to 25 minute show a couple times a week, and I'm going to be recording that live on my way home from the vehicle. So finally got a proper mic set up in the vehicle and that, so you won't get a lot of background noise. It won't be as, let's put it, good or as sounding deep quality as audio wise as a studio mic, as you can see here on Facebook, our setup, but it is a good setup. I've been testing it, playing with it, and getting things set to go, and the purpose of that show is going to be kind of a daily update of issues and worldview topics that are affecting Christians on a daily basis. We do Crossroads Radio show once a week generally, and usually on Wednesday or Thursday. This week it happened to be Thursday because my work schedule got switched around, and we're doing it this Thursday. However, next week, hopefully, we will be doing Crossroads Radio on Wednesday, and I'm trying to get a regular schedule worked out here with that, but unfortunately, doesn't always happen that way. We are unable sometimes to do that, but it is what it is with that, and I'm sorry if I'm stalling a little bit here. I'm waiting for Facebook to catch up with me, because for some reason, I don't know what is with Facebook today, but they must be having issues with live or something, because we are having issues here on this end with live. So if you guys are watching us on live, I do apologize. It's not not on our end, it's on Facebook's end. For some reason there's an issue with what they are doing with their broadcasting. But okay, anyways, we're going to just let that do whatever it decides to do, and we're going to go on with the podcast. I'm not going to sit here and worry too much about that. So today we're going to be discussing a little bit about Christianity versus political correctness, and kind of the rampantness of political correctness, and what as Christians we should be doing as political correctness.